Well, Assam is gearing up for a crucial electoral contest, and the big picture reveals a dynamic political landscape. The state's voter base continues to grow steadily, with a balanced gender split and rising participation over the years. Turnout trends show a strong voter engagement, making Assam one of the most politically active states in the country. Across recent Assembly and Lok Sabha elections, the contest has largely been between the BJP-led alliance and the Indian National Congress-led bloc, reflected in both seats share and vote share patterns. Election heat maps over the years highlight clear regional divides, while key VIP constituencies continue to play an outsized role in shaping the final outcome. Let's have a look at some key points for this election, and then of course we'll discuss. Well, I'll go over to the big screen and show some salient aspects of Assam and its political polling aspirations. Well, the total number of seats in Assam are 126. As you can see, they are widely spread all over the state. Some of them are the largest ones in the middle. Total number of voters in 2026 are 2 crores 49 lakhs and 58,000, out of which 1 crore 24 lakh are men and 1 crore 24 lakh approximately are women as well. Third gender voters at 343. This is of course a good sex ratio in Assam, which of course should be commended. Voters in 2021 were a little lesser. They were around 2 crores and 34 lakhs, out of which the men were at 1 crore 18 lakhs, with the women at 1 crore 15 lakhs. This is how the division used to look way back in 2021 when the Bharatiya Janata Party came into power in Assam. Of course, this was the stronghold of the opposition for a very, very long time. So the change has been approximately 15 lakh 20,000 voters from 21 to 26. You have 6 lakh 58,000 more men, and you have 9 lakh 25,000 more women, and 55 third gender people who have increased in Assam. This is of course largely due to the state government encouraging voters to exercise their franchise. Let's talk about SIR in Assam as well. 4 lakh 78,000 deletions have taken place. 5 lakh deletions have taken place due to death, and 5 lakh have taken place due to migration. This is of course an exercise which was carried out in a number of states. In West Bengal, it has become a huge issue. The overall voter turnout in 2011 was 76%, 2016 84%, and 2021 82%. So perhaps, like I said in my opening monologue as well, that Assam is one of those very few states which is very politically charged. The vote share so far has been that of the BJP with 33%. The Indian National Congress not far behind at 30%. The AGP, the AIUDF, the BOPF and others of course making up the remainder of that 37%. But so far the main competition is obviously between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress Party, and that's exactly why this election in Assam is going to be the one to watch out for. Seat share so far, the BJP of course ruling the roost here with 60 seats, and in alliance with a number of other parties. The Congress Party is at 29. A lot of experts and analysts do pit the Congress Party to make a return this time, but the Bharatiya Janata Party is absolutely confident that they will be in fact coming back to power in Assam again. The 2024 Assam Lok Sabha tells you that the Bharatiya Janata Party of course along with the Congress Party both had 38% vote share. The AGP with 6%, the UPPL at 6%, and others were at 12%. So once again, a head-to-head competition between both these big parties in Assam is going to be extremely interesting to watch out for. In 2024, the Lok Sabha elections, the Bharatiya Janata Party had 9 seats. The Congress Party with 3 seats, despite having a very close voter share as the Bharatiya Janata Party, with the AGP at 1 and the UPPL at 1 as well. 2016 Assam Assembly results. The ND of course and the saffron sweep that you see in Assam is right there before us. The UPA along with its partners was sporadic in nature. They did not manage to, in fact, get dominance in Assam, but that trend could be changing this time around, is what we are learning through the grapevine. Also, let's talk about some VIP constituents. From Nazira, we will have a Debabrata Sekia, who's going to be fighting on a Congress ticket from the same seat. The last time around, it was the Congress's Sekia who won by just 683 votes. That's a very, very slim margin. Mayur Borgahan of the Bharatiya Janata Party lost in 2021. These are important seats that we are talking about. The VIP constituencies in 2021, 2016, 11, 6 and 2001 were all dominated by the Congress party except in 2006. Religion-wise breakup in these elections has been 76.69% for the Hindu voters and Muslims at 22.23. The caste breakup is 2.2 of SC and 1.7% of the ST vote in Assam. Okay, another VIP constituency is Dispur, where the Bharatiya Janata Party will be represented by Atul Bora. Manjeet Mahanta will be representing the Indian National Congress, and it was a victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and with a huge margin of 1,21,000. And Manjeet Mahanta loss was of course with a huge margin. Whether this is going to be replicated this time around, we're not sure, but if you count the trends, then both the parties are up for quite a battle against one another. So religion breakup in Dispur is 84% of Hindus and 12% of Muslims, 2% for the SCs and 1.8% for the STs. It also has a very marginal presence of the Christian community in Dispur as well. An important constituency in which, of course, the two predominant parties are the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress Party. The next one is Sivasagar, from where Akhil Gogoi is going to be taking on Surbhi Raj Kovari, another important VIP constituency. If you look at Akhil Gogoi, he did make a mark with a margin of 11,875 votes, defeating the BJP candidate Surbhi Rajkumari in 2021. 57,000 votes for Akhil Gogoi and 45,000 approximately for the contending opposition. Sivasagar past elections have had 87% predominant Hindu votes, 8.3 Muslim votes, Christians at 2.9%. Of course, the ST and ST presence there is much higher than some of the other VIP constituencies that we have spoken about in the past. The Indian National Congress has been dominant in this constituency, but it was in 2021 that the RD took over. Silchar, another important constituency where Dipayan Chakravarti of the Bharatiya Janata Party will be taking on Tamal Kanti Bank, and this is a constituency which has had again a very important battle between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress in 2021, winning margin of 37,000 votes, and that is the least to say extremely impressive. In this election, of course, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been winning since 2014. Before that, it was the Congress Party in 2011 and 2006. Again, a Hindu-dominated constituency with the SC and STs also making up. Of course, Sarbanand Sonowal, the former Chief Minister of Assam, took on Rajiv Lochan Pegu in Majuli, and the victory was obvious there with a winning margin of 43,000 votes. Rajiv Lochan Pegu losing out on a Congress ticket, and this is basically the breakup of what has happened in this constituency since 2016. Is the BJP that has ruled the roost. 99.04% of Hindu population in this particular constituency. And Dibrugarh, another important constituency where Prasanta Fukan took on Rajkumar Nilantera Niyog, and the results in 2021 of course had the BJP candidate Prasanta Fukan win by 38,000 votes. And since 2006, it's been the BJP that has ruled over the Dibrugarh constituency, with the Hindus comprising 92.9% of the votes, with the Muslims coming in second at 5.7%. Jorhat, another important constituency, Rana Goswami of the Congress party took on Hitendra Singh, and the winning margin was for the BJP candidate with 6,488 votes. The Jorhat constituency has had the Congress party rule it for a couple of tenures, then the BJP coming in 2016. Himant Biswa Sarma, the incumbent chief minister, will be taking on Raman Chandra Bo Thakur from Jalukbari. And of course, the last time the margin was over 1 lakh votes, and this was unprecedented for somebody who had moved on from the Congress party to the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's been the BJP since 2016, 85% of the population dominated by the Hindu community. All right, so extremely interesting permutations and combinations in Assam, which is going to go into elections in just a few days. We'll need to understand what is it about the Congress party that has in fact put out this palpable feeling that they could in fact make some sort of a comeback, maybe not form the government, but definitely have more presence as compared to what we have seen in the past. We'll talk about this. Joining us on the program is Preeti Priyadarshini, senior journalist. Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, is also with us. And last but not the least, Advocate Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, joins us on the program as well. Manasvi, I'll begin with you. As you have seen, Assam is an extremely important state in terms of, the political interest that the people of Assam take in who governs them. The largest voter turnout that we have seen in the last few decades, and it obviously makes for a lot of political, back and forth, Manasvi, as well, because every voter is informed and every party needs to understand that voters cannot be taken for granted. There is a palpable sense the Congress party is likely to make some sort of a comeback in Assam. What do you think that the Congress will be banking on at this point in time? They have always said that the corruption in Assam in the last few years has been unprecedented.
Apart from corruption, I think there are many other things. The most important thing which is hurting the Assamese is 33 lakh unemployed youth, judges being held hostages, and after multiple Supreme Court contempt notices which has come and which is denting the image of BJP and Himanta Biswa Sarma, and also the revolt which is happening between the BJP leaders, old guard versus the new guard, outsourced leaders from Congress coming in BJP and plainly affecting the BJP Karyakarta. And moving ahead with that, there are exam paper leaks which are happening, which have been conducted by the own party leaders of the BJP. So these all things together are clubbed against the BJP, which is not working for the BJP. And for the first time, which is working for the opposition together would be that they are 6 political parties working with one particular goal, that is getting the BJP out. And they have some excellent guarantees. The most important one, which I feel, is that permanent land deeds, which have not happened in Assam for many years. That is something which is going to be a game changer in terms of creating a judicial process for getting a better land deeds for the people living there, and also 25 lakh health cover, which they have said in their speeches and manifesto. That is something working out at the grassroots level for the Congress and the opposition currently. And then there is this Zubin, the factor of Zubin, where BJP has not done which they were expected to do, and the justice for Zubin in 100 days when they comes in power. So all these things are basically working for Congress as of now, and most importantly, things which are working for BJP is they're still depending upon the identity and the infiltration which has happened in Assam. They're still working in the previous agenda. Apart from that, they have nothing new to present in Assam. And also the Orondai women welfare scheme which they have launched, that is something which is working. The women voters are working for the BJP. Apart from that, I think everything is in terms of anti-incumbency. Apart from corruption, the Congress have raised it well. But I don't know how far will they go because they don't have a chief minister face. There is no clarity. Those six political parties are working together to get the BJP out, but there is no clarity on who's going to be the chief minister. And the Gogoi factor is not so much which could penetrate into the voters' mind. Still, in terms of personality cult, I would give Himanta Biswa Sharma a better leadership, centralized leadership figure in Assam over Gogoi. That is not coming out well in terms of who would lead Assam from the opposition side. This is something which is not working for them.
Okay, Rajalakshmi Joshi also joins us on the program. Rajalakshmi, I hope you can hear me. Rajalakshmi?
Yes.
How do you
Yes,
respond
definitely.
to a number of issues that are tilting the balance in Congress's favor? Manasvi is of the opinion that apart from the corruption, it's also the unemployment, infrastructure issues, investment missed opportunities, that is making the people of Assam think that they need a change in government.
Vineet, very frankly, in every survey which has actually checked what is the mood on the ground, if you speak to the people on the ground, they have all spoken in favor of the BJP. And there seems to be a huge wave of pro-incumbency as opposed to the anti-incumbency that, Manaswiji was talking about. So this seems to be a very a very different case here. And also, what we can see is it's quite evident that some of the top leaders of the Congress in Assam are quitting the party and they're joining the BJP. So this, in fact, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sharma also has in the past, of course, he has moved from the Congress to the BJP. So this, this is I think it would be a similar case also in Puducherry, where you can see that actually once upon a time where Congress was very strong there, even in Assam, but then because the top leadership of the Congress is not able to hold on to their leaders, that is why in Assam as well as in Puducherry, the situation is that now the thing has entirely shifted to the BJP or to the NDA, you may say. And in Assam especially, it is the BJP, and in Puducherry, it is the NDA. So you could say that this is probably a case where the top leadership is not able to hold on to their leaders. And also, if you see the booth management from every point of view, the BJP is extremely strong. And especially among the women voters, you obviously know how popular Mr. Sharma is among the women voters. So he has done a lot from point of view of infrastructure, from point of view of women's issues. So there has been a lot of improvement in the general overall situation in the quality of life, and that is the reason why he is extremely popular. And all of this is apart from the huge factor of the infiltration, which contrary to what the others are talking about, as if it is some kind of polarization by the BJP. In fact, the people, local people, are extremely bothered. They are definitely anxious about this factor. So if you speak to the local people, they definitely say that infiltration is a huge aspect, is a huge factor that they are actually affected by, and that is the reason why they are strongly in support of the BJP and especially of Mr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. And all the recent controversies also have kind of added to this anti-Congress wave, because see, Mr. Pawan Khera was very blatantly on the press conference saying that mere pe case chala lo, put up cases against me, I'm not scared, and this and that. And now exactly when the cases are put up, not only Mr. Pawan Khera but the entire Congress is crying foul over it.
Okay.
So the defamation case was very rightly put, because then it is quite obvious. They have very clearly said, Mr. Sharma and his wife, about how some fake passports were created to create some kind of a defamation against the Sharmas. So this has been completely exposed.
Okay.
And now it is strange that the Congress does not want to face the law. So see, all these factors, they did not turn out very well for the Congress. So on the other hand, the report card for the BJP is definitely very high. And that is why the people are definitely in favor of the BJP, especially in Assam.
Okay,
So since the question was about
let me
Assam.
also open Preeti into this conversation. Preeti, how are you looking at this situation? And also keep in mind what some of our other panelists have said in terms of who's winning in Assam.
Yeah, see, if we talk about the facts, I have heard both our panelists speaking until now. So, if we talk about the facts, yes, to some point we have to agree that infrastructure has developed in Assam. In the last 5 to 10 years, there has been a lot of flyovers being built, a lot of education institutions have also been built. Yes, and yes, as Miss Joshi has pointed out, there are top leaders who have joined from Congress to BJP. In fact, now BJP is called CongJP in Assam. So a lot of Congress leaders have joined BJP, but here the question arises, who are these people, who are the leaders who have joined? Most of them have a lot of corruption charges against them. Even Himanta Biswa Sharma, when he joined BJP from Congress, he had a lot of charges against him. So that is also one rational question. All the rational citizens who will vote from their logic, they will question about it, that who are these people and when have they joined BJP. At the last moment, we saw Pradyut Bodoloi joining BJP, and the second day after his joining, he got a ticket from Dispur, which has also raised a lot of controversies within the party, because there were earlier there were a lot of people who seeked ticket from the constituency Dispur, and they have not been allowed to contest from the party, and they are now going independent. So that will also be a factor for dividing the votes between Mr. Pradyut Bodoloi, who was a senior leader in Congress and now a new leader in BJP. And then if we say about Bhupen Bora also, it's apparently the same kind of thing. Just 2 months ago, he joined BJP. Even Himanta Biswa Sharma and others who have joined. So see, the point is that yes, definitely there are a lot of fan following of Himanta Biswa Sharma in Assam, but we cannot ignore the fan following of Gaurav Gogoi as well, because he is a young leader who has come out to as a captain for opposition, and people were waiting. Before Gaurav Gogoi, there was Bhupen Bora and other leaders who have at one point of time definitely compromised with the opposition, and now we find the son of ex-chief minister Tarun Gogoi contesting against Himanta Biswa Sharma. Both of them very popular and very powerful at their own in their own places. But yes, now the case is being the entire game, political game is being interesting because of these charges. But again, to what I heard Mr. Thapar saying about Zubin Garg is an issue. Definitely Zubin Garg's justice is an issue, but it is not a political issue.
Okay.
Some party coming and telling that if we come to power, we will give justice to Zubin Garg is not being accepted by generation. We see in Assam, it's not Gen Z, it's Gen Zubin Garg, because we write Gen Z, right? So it's Gen Zubin. It's not Gen Z as in what we term we use. Again, to Ms. Joshi, as she has pointed about the infiltration problem. Yes, it is definitely a huge issue in Assam. It has been an issue, political issue for so many years now. Yes, they have done a lot of evictions, but that doesn't solve the issue here, because people are also questioning, the Gen Zs, the millennials, the rational people of the state are also questioning, where are these people gone? Where have these people gone?
Fair enough.
Have they been deported to Bangladesh? No.
Yeah, we've run out of time, but I appreciate everybody who joined in and weighed in and chimed in into this very important elections that's coming up in Assam. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.